G'day, Goose here from GGSP with a quick play of Pokémon Quest, a game that was announced and released on the same day. It's on the Switch, and it will be coming to mobile, but in the meantime we thought we might just boot it up and dive in and see what this new Pokémon adventure is all about. We've just arrived at an island, and everything's looking quite cubist. In fact, I think everything's a cube. It kind of looks a bit like Crossy Roads. So yeah, bit of a surprise this game. Not much lead up, no lead up whatsoever. Just a trailer. And then straight away it is available to play. Okay, my Moby, the drone manufactured by Silphco, I brought here to detect loot. It's acting strange. What's wrong, Moby? Beep boop. It's kind of a Pokeball drone? I'm not quite sure if I am catching Pokemon, fighting Pokemon. Reset complete. Please input the owner's name. Rightio. So plans for mobile. It is a free game. Whether or not there are transactions later on, we'll find out. Goose, correct. Good morning, Goose. Here's the news for today. I'm not interested in the news right now. Oh, it knows me so well. Let's explore the island. Okay, stand by. No data. Again, not entirely sure what kind of game this is. Some Pokemon. Again, looking very cubey. Pikachu. Squirtle. Bulbasaur. Wind up befriend one of them so it can show us the way. I think we're going to pick a Pokemon. Tap the Pokemon we want to befriend. I am going to go with Squirtle. I will follow Squirtle. So you got his health, his attack, and his level. So, standard pick a Pokemon. Seems our preparations are complete. We'll head out and have a look. So I'm using the Switch controller to move the cursor around. I imagine on mobile it's going to be touchscreen. And away we go. Pokemon move towards enemies and attack them. Right. So is this a runner? We're attacking. So far, I am doing nothing. Wave cleared. Okay, is this a wave game? Wave attack game. Pokemon, no moves by tapping icons. Okay, so I've got a few moves down here. And recharges as well. So it's kind of one of those passive brawlers, I think. Where you're going to manage your attacks. I mean, I know the Pokemon like to fight, but this is just rather aggressive. It's just a really angry Squirtle. Alright, so I'm picking up, I'm not sure what they are. Some kind of fruit, mushrooms, something or else. What's this do? Rattata. Really strong looking Pokemon. Alright. Guess I use our attacks. So I've got an auto button over here I can hit. I imagine that just uses, yeah, so you can hit auto and the game will automatically pick an attack. So it takes away the one bit of gameplay that you can do. Okay, so that was a stage. Level up our Pokemon. Obviously we've got some stats down here. So Power Stones are important items that you can give your Pokemon. That can give your Pokemon to make them stronger. That you can give to your Pokemon, sorry. As you progress, you'll get more Power Stones. Okay, so we received 50 Power Stones and a bunch of fruit. And our expedition. So I don't actually think I take control of a human, like a traditional Pokemon adventure game. I think I'm just all-seeing, all-knowing. Looks like I found a nice clearing to make it my base. Okay. Pokemon on Tumblecube Island have mysterious charms known as power charms. When you put a stone into a socket, it can raise health or XP. Okay, so we take our stone. It's a little fiddly with the Joy-Con controllers. I imagine you can use touchscreen on the Switch, possibly. With the Everstone button, you can give a Pokemon an Everstone that will stop it from evolving. Not sure why I'd want to do that, but that's fine. So it looks like there's an element of base building to this as well. And this is the area that I have to obviously collect Pokemon, maybe build some structures, and then go out on expeditions. Alright, you can start an island expedition from the dungeon icon. The goal of the game is to find precious loot that lies hidden on the island as you progress on your expeditions. Okay, so we've got different looking biomes, that sort of thing. And we have Squirtle. Okay, so that was mission number 1. There's a lot to take in here. There's a lot of stats, a lot of icons. 200. I don't know what that means exactly. But here's Squirtle, and he's off on another rampage. I'm going to turn off auto attack because it was literally the only thing I have to do. And this button looks like run away. I think that was a, avoid. Maybe if things are getting a little overwhelming. I'm assuming my health regenerates. Let's get in there and Whirlpool, see if we can multi-attack. So it seems like I busted up a bit of the environment at the same time, so there's collectibles, that sort of thing. So I've taken a few hits here. It's just heavy tackle. I'm going to keep an eye on that health, see if it does move. Pokemon there. It's great looking graphics. It's interesting to see something, or to see a different style with Pokemon. Very mobile friendly at the moment, this look. More Pokemon. There we go. Great music too. Meowth. So there's a boss to each arena by the looks of it. Again, I don't think I'm going to really face much of a challenge. This is the start of the game. There we go. So more power stones, more mushrooms, more levels, and whatever that is. Again, not sure what I'm using any of this stuff for yet. Here we go, items. You defeat large Pokemon. Nope, it's gone. Ingredients to cook with. Okay. Could attract more Pokemon with cooking. So back to base camp. I'm yet to see any timers or any microtransactions. You're ready to start cooking now. Use the ingredients you found. Ah, it was a stove, this thing. When you cook something up, Pokemon that like that food will come and visit your base camp. Tap the ingredients to put the ingredients in your cooking pot. Once you've filled it, you're ready to cook. Okay. Put a mushroom in. Another mushroom in. And some blackberry. And, of course, an apricorn. Voila. Start cooking. Yes, please. When your dish is finished, it'll depend how many times you've gone out. Ah, a timer. If you use PM tickets, which are special items, you can finish cooking right away. Haha. Here's the catch. So click here. Just this time, here are some PM tickets you can use to finish cooking your dish right away. How generous, game. But after that, your dish will be ready after 2 more expeditions. Would you like to use your PM tickets to finish it up now? Yes, please. Rush, rush, rush. So we open up that. We've made mulligan stew a la cube. Pokemon. Favorite food of some Pokemon on the island. Okay. Here we go. There's a couple. Ratatat became your buddy. That music and sound effect is straight off the Super Nintendo or something. It's great. Okay, we've got new Pokemon. Keep befriending Pokemon. Sure. Pidgey became your buddy. That is rather satisfying. So you can add them to your expedition team, and I imagine you can now take out a little trooper Pokemon. How did that work? Okay, 3 at a time by the looks of it. Honestly, it looks like a little gang. Oh, come on. There we go. There's our troop. Your cooking pot is empty. Okay. It's gonna make me cook more. So, auto set. Great. When you press auto set button, your ingredients will be set randomly. Sure. I guess you can't mess up the cooking. Your dish will finish cooking after you've gone on a few expeditions. Okay. What if I wanted more of these? There's the timer. I think we're still in the tutorial mode, so it's still pushing us through. The total of your team members' HP and attack is your team's strength. Right, and that number translates to the quests or expeditions you go on. Pokemon with the same type as the bonus type. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so then you sometimes need to take out the right Pokemon on the right expedition. So we have 660, and this is a 650 quest. Whether or not this gives me a whole range of moves? Yes, it does. Alright, that steps things up a little bit. Now we essentially almost have the possibility for 6 moves. But we're just gonna... We're surrounded. Oh, we are too. It's a brawl. Hard to keep your eye on what's actually happening, but... We did it. Poor Caterpie. Getting ganged up on. And then all of a sudden... Lots more attacks. Again, we can hit that auto button. And we can sit back and watch the chaos. Is that a Metapod? It is a Metapod! Metapod uses Harden. It's very effective. Again, just going to chuck on auto and see what happens here. It does feel like one of those games where it's not actually down to skill so much as the preparation and which Pokemon you take out. Again, assuming there's an auto attack. I'm yet to see if there's any sort of like tactics to which moves you play. I think it's just spam it all. Get as many hits in as possible. And all of this stuff. Right, so we're unlocking either a heart or a boxing glove, which I imagine is health or attack. We're earning stones. Okay. Running out of supplies, you say? Uh-oh. Into the shop. You can buy things that will help you on your expeditions from the Pokemart. You need special PM tickets to buy things. As a service for members, you can receive PM tickets on a regular basis. Okay. I'll take 50. Thank you. PM tickets are precious items. Don't forget to pick them up when you play the game. So there's a timer on that. Ho ho ho! That's 22 hours to go. Okay, member service, additional content, a special set of decorative decorations you can only get as part of the Nintendo eShop. Okay, as long as they're just cosmetic. What else have we got up here? Well, nothing for 22 hours. That's it for the basics. Okay, so our quests down here. And you can receive items as a reward. Sometimes you can even get precious PM tickets. Oh, they're really raising the value of those PM tickets, aren't they? So we haven't actually completed any of these, but it does look like the reward is these tickets. Challenge. Close range team. I've done this. Receive fossils. Okay, so taking the quests unlocks items that you might not find out in the world, maybe? Look, I think we'll do one more quest. Just see if the... we're only at 670 still. Let's jump back into the base camp and see if we can level up any of our crew. So if we have a look at Rat-a-tat. Okay, right. So we can give him a bit more punch and a bit more health. Great. And then let's switch over to Pidgey, and same thing. We'll give Pidgey some heart and some glove punching. Okay, cool. So there's an icon to show which Pokemon has which of the power stones. Cool. So hopefully our overall number has gone up now. We are now, yeah, there we go, 928. So well above the next quest. And then here in the basics of strengthening Pokemon. So now we can do this and take 5 PM tickets. There we go, so 55 of those. And again, just have a quick look in the shop. Where was that? How do we get to the Poke Shop? Decorations. You can decorate your base camp. Of course you can. And I'm sure there's some effects to decorating it. I don't think we've bought or unlocked anything. Right. So back out to the island menu. And then we'll have a quick look at the store. I would have thought the store would be a big button they want you to click on all the time, but apparently not. Alright, we'll jump in and do one more quest. And there's a boss one too. Oh, maybe we'll have to do 2. So in terms of the actual gameplay, there's not much to do. It is more about managing and allocating upgrades, waiting for tickets. But again, that's the appeal of some of these games. It's not so much about the actual control over the gameplay, more so to do with making the perfect team and whether or not there are combinations of Pokemon that work well together. Here we need fighting Pokemon, which I think Rat-a-tat or Rattata or whatever his name is, so that's working quite well. I'm literally just sitting here watching this happen. I probably wouldn't have minded the ability just to control the Pokemon's direction with a thumbstick, maybe. It wouldn't mean much, it would just give you that element of control. We seem to be fine with health. And we are cornering a Ponyata, whatever it's called. Can I click on it? No, it's dead. Or unconscious, I should say. We are coming down on our health here. I think Squirtle is below half health. We haven't got to the boss area. Again, wondering if a Pokemon faints, whether or not you're forced to wait. Pidgeotto. So an evolved Pokemon here. Squirtle getting on the attack. What if we try that runaway button? Just see. Scatter. Yeah, so it's... Oh, okay. It's a bit of a scatter spread out. Oh, Squirtle is... Squirtle's not far from fainting. Oh, big hit. It's like commentating... Oh, he's almost down. Commentating a boxing match. Oh, they did it. Good work, Squirtle. And the gang. Stage cleared. Plenty of XP. I haven't been paying attention, but I assume our health gets recharged. Everything seems to be going fine for now. Stronger Pokemon, Power Stones, blah, blah, blah. And looks like we're collecting a quest now. Yep. Recharge your battery. Sure. And challenges up here. Pokemon Trainer, some PM tickets. It is clicking that part of my brain which is enjoying constant goals, even small ones, just slow things on the burn. Let us grab that dish and see what happened there, or back to base camp. So these seem to be the two main elements. It's cooking, capturing, and battling. Hot pot a la cube. And I'm gonna guess that's a pony? Ponata? No, it's a Tigger thing. Growlithe. Forgetting my Pokemon. We now have a Growlithe. So, with only 3 slots in the party, we can only take 3 with us. We can have a look at the stats, I guess, and see, has Growlithe come in with better stats than one of our previous ones? He has, he's a 9. So, let's take Growlithe and replace... How does this work? We take Rat-a-tat out. Level 9 Growlithe in. And that means we will probably want to unallocate the Power Stones and then give them to the other Pokemon. You have to bear with me because I am teaching myself this as we go. Where was that screen? Edit scene. What was it? Here we go. Okay, right. So we can click on... No, we can't. But we do have some extra stones here anyway. I wonder if you can... It appears you can take them off a Pokemon. But I can't seem to... I need to put this Pokemon back in my team before I'd be able to take the stones out. I think. Makes sense for now. Alright, let's jump into the boss battle with our final team. I'm not going to bother cooking a dish, because I'm going to leave it after this. Expedition start. Here we go. I'm going to chuck them on auto attack. Growlithe has a flame wheel and a flamethrower. Wow. Okay. A few hits there. Doesn't seem like I can drop a potion or try and heal a Pokemon. Oh, that Pokemon called for help. Right. Quite tricky to keep an eye on what's actually happening here. It does seem like Pidgey's doing okay, Squirtle's taking a hit, but Growlithe is taking the most hits. That's probably because I haven't given him an extra Heartstone. He's just super strength at this stage. As we can see. More Pokemon there, so looks like up the top right here we've got the waves, so once this wave's done, we're on to the boss battle. And again, curious to see what happens if a Pokemon is defeated or runs out of health and faints. Whether or not they're gone for good, or if you can revive them, maybe let them sit an expedition or 2 out. Look at this team. Doing it all without me. Alright, let's see who the boss is. Whoa! It's a Ratacat. Raticate. Pokemon names. We're surrounded. Okay, so there's backup here. But Growlithe has got the spin attack happening. Again, just commentating as I go here. Health bars are looking okay. Squirtle taking quite a few hits. Growlithe with his Flame Wheel, or Flamethrower, I think, looking quite effective. Raticate or Raticate down, almost gone, and Growlithe with the big Flame Wheel attack. And that's the boss done. Alright, quite a bit of XP I would hope for that. Picked up a Mighty Stone, so maybe I'm going to have to switch in and out of these Power Stones as we go. You discovered the Prolific Statue. Now your Pokemon up to level 5 can get increased XP. So we want a statue? Maybe that's what we put at base camp. It'll take some time. Hang on. I've searched the database for information regarding the statue. Okay. So how do we move on to the next area? There we go. 2 new areas. Alright, well, stand by. Route to new area detected. And there we go. So a whole new set of expeditions there. And between that, the quests, and the cooking, there's a fair bit here to play with. Again, I'm seeing a lot of power-ups for things that are a move stone into a socket connected to a move that is the same color as the stone. So you've got lots of items that you can equip and that sort of thing. A little nervous at this stage still to see whether or not it does hit a paywall. Then again, it might be one of those games that you know, you play for a little bit, put down, come back to, and there's a few things to check in on. If it is one of those games, then I can see myself playing a little bit more, but always fearful of that dreaded microtransactions. So I'll have to play it a little more to find out exactly what else is in store. But that was a quick play of Pokemon Quest, a surprise release today on the Switch. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you later.